Welcome back to some Steven Sausage Roll. I'm Dear Darling, and let's let the good times sausage roll. As last time, I've also turned up the music and the sound effects volume, so hopefully it's not too quiet this time, but also it just seems that there's no music most of the time in a base game. Well, last time we cleared, apparently we have cooked 17 sausages, as according to my file select, so this time we'll hopefully be cooking a little bit more. There's not really much else to say, I suppose. So we got Merchant's Elegy. Oh, I think X changes the music or something. I don't know. It just made like a weird sound effect there. There's no way this can be as easy as just. No, I see. We can't cook it on the same one twice, so we had to roll it on each one. Right. So this seems like a variant on a very common theme in Steven Sausage Roll, where we basically had to cook them separately. No, I keep pressing the wrong button. Thank the Lord, whoever invented this game allows you to undo through undos. Actually, maybe it is better we push you like this. I have a feeling one of the sausages we can have cook normally just by rolling it this way and then rolling it the other way, but the other one we need to cook in 4 parts. That is my assumption. I don't know if it's true, but we'll put that theory to the test right now. And then I think, I forgot to unbind the touchpad. You can just sort of precariously hang off the edge like that. Now, what we want is we want to be able to, actually, it should be okay. As soon as we get this one up, like this, move it that way, then move it down, we should be able to just cook it normally, right? There's a lot to think about, like, on parity in this game. Like, you know, if you coloured one side of a sausage red and the other side blue, and then which grills can it actually touch? It's like, you know, odd and evens, I suppose, on which sausages can be cooked on where. See finger. Well, okay. The only legitimate first move I think we have is this move. Because obviously we can't push it. We can't push it down. Now we can't cook that part. We can't push it this way. Because I like how it just says lost. If you haven't seen the website for this game, by the way, you should absolutely see the website. Because I was looking at it being like, oh, what should the tagline of, like, this game be? How should I start it, etc., etc. And I was just like, what? Oh, wait. Wait, how do you even reach that sausage? Right, therein lies a problem. This is our... We had to use this sausage to cook that sausage. And I think this is a teaching moment. This is a tutorial. And that one solved immediately as soon as I was just like, how am I going to push out of a sausage, seeing as we can't jump a gap, and we can't walk across grills. There's no other way to cook that sausage. The clover, okay. There must be a catch in this one, but there's no way this is... This is too simple. I also just noticed there's these markings on the ground. Is that showing us that this is our starting or ending position? Oh, do we always have to end in the same as a starting position? I actually legitimately didn't notice that. But there's no way this is right. Oh, I think I see the problem. I don't think we can end. Yeah, we can't get back there without burning something. All right, you got me, game. All right, you and your clever tricks. You think you're so smart, don't you? Trying to outsmart me. Okay, so where's the breaking point? Okay, I think probably it's this bottom one. Because that one has the most sort of like space to maneuver. I think likely we can do something interesting over here. And by interesting, I of course mean not that. Actually, can we? Hold on. No, it has to be this middle one. There's very few of them which can actually sort of remain grilled. No, hold on. Okay, this is an interesting... This actually is quite an interesting problem. Basically, obviously, if we put all the sausages grilled like that, we are in trouble. just a straightforward way. So we had to do things a bit of a different way to leave a bit of a gap. But I'm just trying to think which sausage we can even possibly grow a different way. This one's very difficult to actually grow a different way. Because I keep restarting instead of undoing it. Maybe because of bad review. I think we can do something like this. And then we could push and burn ourselves. But now it's stuck. So obviously we can't do it like that. The only other thing we could do is we had to push it up, but we can no longer push it that way because it burns. So as I said, you know, I think I said this in one of the previous ones. I said 2x2 grills are actually very dangerous. Or I tried to say it, but probably didn't express myself properly. 2x2 grills are very dangerous because there's not a lot you can do once you sort of push them out like this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about what to do about this. It's so easy to burn everything on this level. So that can't be right. That just makes things harder. I think it has to be this sausage. Right. I see. We can go back and forth. Oh, I keep resetting instead of undoing. No, hold on. That can't be right. It's got to be something like this. Because there's no other sausage, I think, which we can actually push it back. How much of this sausage have we cooked? Basically none of it. This can't be right. What am I doing? It almost feels like... It almost feels like we want to push this bottom sausage over here to make some room, doesn't it? But I don't know how we could do that. What if... Hold on. Hold your horses. What if... Could we get this vertical... This is completely outrageous. What if we can get this vertical sausage all the way over here? No, it doesn't make any sense. What am I talking about? It's probably far simpler than I'm giving it credit for. It's probably we just had to do things sort of like piecemeal. You know, we done this. I think it has to start with pushing like this. That feels like the only different thing we can really do. And from here, this has to be pushed up that way. And from here, it's stuck. So basically, we just don't want this... If this middle sausage didn't end up here, we're good. Because then we can maneuver ourselves. Now, how much space do we have to maneuver? That is the question. We could push this upwards here. Oh, that's interesting. So if we could push it... If we can cook the top... And then get it back into... a similar sort of position... Nope. If we can just cook like part of it. Actually no, hold on, I feel like we need to cook that top one first. Well, this game has humbled me very quickly, as it turns out, you know, blazing through the previous levels. Now this one's quite a difficult one to actually get my head around. If we can cook the top of that one first, we're done. It's quite difficult to cook the top part first, so the best we can do is something like this, it seems. But then it has to come here. I'm not super convinced this is a way forward. And I am sort of just doing the same thing over and over again, hoping it works. When I know it's not going to. It'd be really nice if you were flipped. What else could I do? What else could I possibly do? It's just the other two sausages seem so hard to like break their order, because this one we can't really move anywhere. This one I'm almost certain has to end up over here. Probably. This one we can break the order of it a little bit, but not by much. In fact, I don't think we can. These two are very difficult to break the order of. The exception being, I suppose we could push them onto this middle bit here, but then we're like, what do we do now? Because the only thing we can do is push the sausage off. So I have a strong feeling it has to be this middle sausage, which has something different going for it. And the only thing I can think of is something like this. No. Ah, here we go. Okay, I've done it. But first, while this sausage is like this, we need to cook this sausage. We've cooked it on the other grill, and thus by cooking it on the other grill, we can now. No. We can now maneuver it back over to this grill. No, that's not right. Wait, I thought I was a genius. But now I just realised I think I'm wrong. Wait, this feels like it almost works. How do we want things to go? I want to push that upwards, but I can't push it upwards anymore, can I? So how could I possibly push that upwards? I feel like this is getting close though, because now we've done something which has subverted the expectations of us levels. We cooked this sausage on a different grill. Maybe it's before we cook that sausage like that. No, but we had to push it out of the way, don't we? Perhaps we could... What? Oh, we can't push it like that, of course. Really don't like to give us a lot of room to work with, huh? I think this sausage needs to be almost pushed up first, confusingly. Because from here we could... No, but that's going to burn it. That's on the wrong side. We basically need it to be up one space from here without burning, which might be like, that's impossible. I have a feeling it might be. But this subverts the expectation of a level. How can it not be the solution? I suppose in some roundabout way so does that, but annoyingly, how do we cook? Wait, which part of this is the bottom half? That side. And it's because we didn't roll it over here, but it didn't get cooked. Wait, so from here... We spent 14 minutes on one level. That's incredible. Oh, but from here, if I don't want to burn it, it has to go upwards, which is silly, because now it's kind of stuck up here. Ooh. I don't want to call it quits on this level yet. It's difficult, but it's intriguing sort of difficulty. That we know that can't be our first move. We know it has to probably be this. I shouldn't say has. It's my Achilles heel when it comes to puzzle games. I try and reduce the problem down to something simpler, but often when I get stuck on something which ends up being the wrong solution, I can spend a bit too much time on it. I feel like it has to be this sort of weird thing, this sort of weird dance we do down here, but no, we had to push it off one more time. If only there was one more block. which is exactly why there's not one more block. And we can't get out of cooking it on that side. So this is the alternative, is we push it down here. The problem with this is now everything is going to get super burnt super easily without us just pushing it off like this. And now we can't cook that sausage anymore. So unless we cook that sausage first, like at the start of a level. Nope. No, this can't be the answer, because that sausage is now going to get burnt. That interestingly cooks it. I wonder if that's in any way the solution. It feels worse off than usual though. Nope. Because now this sausage literally can't move in any direction. Okay, that can't be true. I think I must be getting tunnel vision on something just totally incorrect here. What if it is one of these sausages? Oh, we had to do something clever with. But it can't be like this. And that sausage we can't even get to without going through this sausage. So it really does have all signs pointing to this sausage. I'm not sure if I wanted to push that one like that, but we can push this one like this. We can push it up here. But herein lies the problem. This is not useful. Or is it? Well, now it's really stuck, so that can't be right. It kind of does feel like it has to go down. There's not really much space upwards. I mean, one thing we haven't explored is we haven't explored pushing this off like this and then cooking halfway, but I don't know why that would be particularly useful. I suppose by now we can actually... No, we can't save it. Yeah, that seems very unuseful. Unuseful is not a word. Very not useful. And this one, yeah, it has to be this middle one. We can't, there's so little we can do with this one. We can push it here, but we can't push it that way. It burns. We can't push it... I mean, that way is the way we cook it, but now the only way we can push it is upwards, but once it goes upwards, we can't fetch it anymore. We can only push it, like, this way and off, or literally no other way. And the top one's kind of symmetrical, except for even more restrictive. But we've got this space here, so this must be usable by the middle one. We know we can't do that because that locks us into position. So we're forced to do either this or push it back upwards again. But we've seen that pushing it back upwards again doesn't do anything. But the fact we have this thing here suggests to me that we're meant to be doing it like this somehow. Okay, imagine we cooked that bottom sausage. No, we can't push it off like this. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend literally the entire level on the clover. the entire thing on this clover. Surprisingly difficult level. I mean, alternatives, we could push this all the way up here. Not that far up, hold on. But then it kind of gets in the way of this one, doesn't it? But we could also, I suppose, cook it like this. Huh. Hold on. Is this the solution? It kind of feels like a solution, doesn't it? Now imagine we cooked that. Okay, I think we had to do that. Oh, what did I do? I pushed it up and around so I could cook this half first, and I could snake on back, and then we'll cook that sausage, then we'll cook this one down here. See, I just had to evaluate it a little bit more smartly, you know. Why do we have that extra brown like L shape at the bottom? That took me 20 minutes to do that level, my word. That was quite the killer level. Okay, maybe it wasn't exactly 20 minutes. I think I did another level, but my word, that was a hard one. For anchorage. Let's see, we got a thing over here. Strangely, we have two things down there. I don't even know how we get a sausage over there. Those two grills down there. I mean, it seems like we need to prep this one in advance. Hmm? Oh, there's no gap. There's a gap there. So we do something like this. Push that one off. Ah, I see. So it's basically a sort of like assembly line. Or we do this, we push that one down like this. We push that across. Come down here. Here's the burning mechanic I was talking about before. We do that again. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm not sure if it matters if this one is pushed down as well. But if we know the process works on all three of them, we might as well do the same process on all three of them, huh? Provided we got enough space for all of them. Which I think we do, just about. We can't reach it anymore. So, okay, so we can't do that for the last one. So, what do we do for this one? That's fine like this, but we can't push it anymore. So maybe we do it for this one, but we just don't push it down again? No, but we had to push it down again, don't we? Or do we? Hold on. This one we can push upwards. We could do this. The fact we got two grills off at the left side there suggests to me that one of them needs to roll sort of just basically the entire way across. No, that can't be right. Could it be right? I suppose we could do something like this. And pretend it didn't get burnt. We'd go down, down. I'm not really sure. This definitely seems like the right place to start though. It feels like, just so this level could be satisfying, we need like a staircase of sausages like this, and then we just sort of roll them all across, and then it would just work. But herein lies the problem, is now we can't reach that sausage. So I have a feeling that sausage is either not... No, I don't know, because there's two spaces down there. It kind of feels like all of them are meant to go down there. Doesn't it? The problem I had with this is I can't reach that bottom sausage anymore. If I do it like this, right? I can't push it that final time. Which therein is the catch of this level. So perhaps I need to cook it first, somehow. You might be like, how you can do that? I don't really have an answer for you, but... it feels like... Was it this side? What? Which one burnt? Oh, that top one. So if I cook it in advance, should be okay, right? There we go. But this one seems to have so much more like excess space, like so many redundant parts to this level, which is a bit strange. Often for a puzzle game, unless it's a necessary red herring, which I suppose it could be, but it does seem like a bit of a strange red herring. I don't really know what this is about. I mean, this looks like a shadow, doesn't it? Learned people cast great shadows. Like, I mean, it looks like you got a big old shadow over here in the first place. Maybe that's what the day and night cycle is all about. We need to get that signpost to cast a great shadow or something like this. Not really sure, but for now we'll just sort of stick whatever sausage levels we got. East Reach, okay. They're so overwhelming, these levels. And you might be very confused on what I mean by that, but it's just like looking at the levels, I'm just like, I can't believe this has a solution. Oops. Oh, I hate 2x2 grills. It kind of feels like you should be cooked first. Actually, this one seems a lot simpler than I expected. Yeah, hold on, what? I don't know, maybe I was meant to do this level a lot earlier. When I did it, but that one had a very direct solution. There's only so many things you could really do on that level, but, you know, perhaps I just got a little bit lucky on discovering what to do quite early on. Bay's Neck. Okay, this is very similar to that sort of parody one we had before, isn't it? But just a bit more confusing. Ah. Well, it has to go up here. And back over. And back over here. Then it needs to go... Oh, but we can't push it if we... Okay, we need to not cook that side. So we need to not cook that yet. Before we... Oh, but we had to. Unless we don't. No, but we need to push you down. Unless we push you up? This is the same thing. We just done the same thing over and over again. Expecting a different outcome. So, from this one has to be cooked in that top one. We basically had to push it left from there. So, we can't do it like this. So, that's a hard one. It's basically cooking this bit. Oh, that's probably how we do it, isn't it? What am I doing? Push that down. Push it up. What am I doing? What? Oh, but we didn't cook that part of it. So this has to come down again, surely. No, that can't be right. Golden rule, do not push your sausage off the island. As I continuously push the sausage off the island. Maybe this is a way forward. Because then from... Please just do what I want. From here we can... Well, actually I'm not convinced. Hold on. From here we can now push it like this. No, isn't this exactly the same problem we ran into? Yeah, this is exactly the same problem. So maybe we don't cook that one like that. You might be like, how else are you going to cook it? I don't have all the answers, okay? Have we cooked the other side of this? We have, okay. I actually just completely forgot we cooked the other side of this. Okay, so, I don't think we got time to do this one, but it's also the last one of the level. No, save it, save yourself. What if it's another Clover and you had to spend another 15 minutes on that next level and do this one? Okay, Clover's certainly my favourite level thus far. A fantastic subversion of expectations. I don't know what the shadow thing is. I assume we had to make the shadow, but we can't really interact with anything. I assume this must be a secret level or something. Learned people cast great shadows, but I don't know how we cast a shadow. I guess we just wait for a different time period for the shadow to be cast, but that's okay. We'll round off this episode here for now. Having great fun with Steven Sausage Roll. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Steven Sausage Roll, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope you see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.